probability review. One thing we learned today in class was how to convert a fraction to a decimal. That was, if you could have your calculator, you just type the numerator divided by the denominator and it will give you a decimal. And you have to round to the nearest hundredth, which is 2 decimal points. In this case, 3 divided by 4, 3/4 is 0.75. Another thing we learned was how to go from a decimal to a percent. Well, we're just going to use that decimal we used before. You could either in your calculator do 0.75 times 100, and it's going to give you 75, in which we put the percent sign down. Or you can just move your decimal point over 2 spaces, which gives you 75%. If you were to go backwards and go from percent to decimal, you would take 75 and divide by 100, and it'll give you the decimal point. Or you can move the decimal point over to the left 2 decimal points. And same for fraction to decimal to fraction. You should know how to do that in your calculator, where you would put 0.75 in, hit the math button, and then hit enter 2 times. That'll give you the fraction. Another thing we learned today in class was probability. So here you have given a bag of markers. You must choose one. Inside the bag you have 5 purple markers, 7 blue markers, and 3 pink markers, which in total gives you 15 markers. It says, what is the probability you will choose a blue marker? So you have to say, I have 7 blue markers. So you put how many you have on top over the number of total markers you have. When we put 7 divided by 15 into our calculators, we're going to get 0.466 repeating, but we have to round that to the nearest hundredth, which will give us 0.47. If I wanted this as a percent, then we would move our decimal place over twice or multiply by 100, which will give us 47% chance of pulling a blue marker. If we wanted to figure out the probability we would pull a pink marker, we have to think we have 3 pink markers. So we put that over the total number and divide. And 3 divided by 15 is 0.2. If we want to put this into a percent, we would move our decimal place twice and add a 0 in, so it would be 20% chance that you would pull a pink marker. I hope this helps with your homework. If you have questions, come in the morning.